In our previous episode, we had to change our plans quickly as Typhoon Christine made landfall in the country. We eventually made it to Catanduanes and had some interesting bites along the way.
That's tasty.
There's nothing quite like the possibilities of the open road. Every turn brings you stories, every bump a rush of adrenaline and unexpected discoveries. Stop where you want to, sleep where you can, and pick up some of your favorite bites along the way.
Delicious. Welcome to Bicol.
This is Forager.
Nasamin ni mama.
Morning, boys.
Morning. Morning.
This view is insane. Rolling hills, open sea. You can see some swells, some waves. It's the start of day 2, and I'm so excited because the weather is smiling on us and it looks like it's gonna be a good day. This is the day I am scared for because I don't want to surf Majestic. I really don't. I'm trying to psych myself up. Beautiful.
Yay!
Whoa. This is nuts. Ooh, the water's cold. The plan for today is to make our way towards Puraran. Catanduanes is blessed with an incredibly dramatic coastline, one that is best explored by car. Expect lots of winding roads and cliffs jutting into the deep blue ocean. The sea is restless, and so is our taste for adventure. Look out the coast, and all you can see is an unending ocean. We've been driving now for what seems like an eternity, but it's only been about 3 hours and a half. But it felt really long because these roads are insane. It's literally twists and turns for hours and hours on end through mountains, but also just kind of hugging the coast. At this point, with the 3 hours we did yesterday, the 3 hours we did today, we've probably driven 75% of the island, and then we could go to loop back in. So it's a big island, lots of ground to cover. And you have rivers leading up into the sea, and it's just so picturesque. Like, this place has so much potential. And I understand now why people refer to sometimes as kind of like the Batanes of Bicol, because it has that topography that is very similar, of just dramatic cliffs, you know, digging into the sea, and you got massive waves and splashes, and it's just all very pretty and all very natural. So I really hope that it stays this verdant and this green and this alive.
The Ford Ranger is one of the top choices for off-roading and exploring new terrain due to its robust build, powerful engine options, and impressive ground clearance. With advanced off-road features like the terrain management system and trail control, the Ranger is equipped to handle various challenging landscapes from rocky trails to muddy paths. Its durable suspension and high approach and departure angles allow drivers to tackle obstacles confidently. Additionally, the Ranger's compact size compared to larger trucks makes it more agile, allowing it to navigate tight trails and rugged paths with ease.
I am really hungry at this point. We have about 10-15 minutes left on the road. We are heading to Tanael, which is an eatery not far from Puraran, and apparently he has some lobster. I won't say no. Don't have to tell me twice.
This looks like a beautiful spread. We have some sinigang, sweet and sour fish, some sitaw with some pork adobo, and the star of the show, our beautiful lobster. So there's two types of lobsters here. You got your regular rock lobsters, and these are your curachas, or slipper lobster. The whole crew is really hungry too, so I'm gonna take my time and eat really slowly. It's Julius's birthday, which is why we ordered this today. I didn't know what that was, but that's like cooked down garlic paste with maybe margarine or butter. It's kind of like almost confit, really jammy. That's really tasty. So the plan for the rest of the day is we need some fish for tonight. We're gonna be camping over here in Puraran, and so we are gonna meet up with Kuya Elvis, who hopefully will be able to catch some fish today so that we can cook it later at camp. And surf, and my wish was granted because the waves look small, so it's perfect. Let's try the fish. I love it, I love it, love it, love it when it's heavy on the ketchup. That's the key. That sweet and sour is delicious. Haven't had it in a long time. Sinigang. Yum. It's not like artificially sour. Nice and natural. Sourness is there, but it's still very light broth. And just because I was craving it. Some pork, adobo, and some sitaw. So this is gonna be one of those videos where we just go with the flow, kind of see what happens, see where the day takes us. I think everyone is hungry and everyone is tired. So we'll take a few hours to just kind of regroup and then we'll get back to it. Okay, now guys?
Wait. Julius, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Julius. I was like, shit, Woo, we're here. Let's take a look. So most of the sand that we've seen has been kind of like brown and black sand. And this is, you got it, this beautiful kind of powdery beige sand. A couple of nipa huts. This reminds me of Baligod. Kind of it's very rocky. And that's the wave right there.
When tourism takes off in Catanduanes, it'll probably start in Puraran. You're only an hour drive from Virac, and this is where the Majestic wave is. In the 80s, this was mostly a jump-off point for fishermen, until eventually some Australians brought their boards and started surfing here. The locals started doing the same, and it is now known as one of the most sought-after waves in the country when it's in season. It's at its biggest from August to October and is known for a barrel that you can literally stand in with your hands above your head.
Yow!
do this.
Like on most islands, a catalyst is needed to draw in the right mix of entrepreneurs, and as we've seen with Siargao, surf and the culture that follows it is usually it. With its beaches, greenery, and endless views, I wouldn't be surprised if this area were to develop in a tourism hotspot in the next decade. Finally made it to the lineup. Staring down Majestic. It is gorgeous. That paddle in was no joke. I just got caught in a massive washing machine and a few sets after that. Oh, I couldn't tell which way was up, which way was down. We met up with local surfer Elvis, who is known as one of the hardest local chargers here, and he volunteered to see if he would be able to catch anything for us for tonight as we waited for the swell to pick up.
Ako po si Elvis Legos from Catanduanes. Pag wala pa akong ginagawa, naninisid pa ako. Kung anong mahuli, isda, saka yung mga crabs, saka yung mga sets, ganun. Pag walang surf ng mga tinuturuan, yun, isda, ang pangingisda ng aming pangalawang hanap buhay.
Bro, ito nga pala yung Puraran.
Para nila ng pangingisda, ang tawag niyan dito sa Puraran, na markada. Sila, magpo-form sila ng circle, tapos lahat sila may dalang pana, tapos sabay-sabay silang papagitna, parang tinatrap nila yung isda. Pag nasa gitna na sila lahat, kanya-kanya silang kuha yung target ng pana. Oo. Yun ang kakaiba. Mga lagpas 10 yan, mga 10 to 15, sabay-sabay silang pagitna. Tapos maganda, parang banding din kaya ang tawag na markada. Kung nagbabarkada, kaya na markada ang tawag dyan. Pangisda nila. Sama-sama silang tropa.
Dahil glycol na natuto ako mag-surf.
Diba bata mo?
Oh, hindi, mga idol ko sila. Kasi yan.
Pan mo doon.
Yung siko yun.
Dami na huli.
Wait lang.
Kami ni Koy talagang dalawa since college. Sunod-sunod ng event yun na sinasalihan or inattenda namin nationals competition. Halos 4 na taon sa downhill skateboarding. Hanggang nagsawa na rin kasi mahirap lagi nasusugatan kung saan-saan. Yun, nag-focus na sa surfing.
Welcome sa Happy Island. Pag nakita nyo kami, happy lagi. So, parang nakarelate yung namin, yung lifestyle. Siguro ganito tinawag kasi masaya ng Catanduanes. Malapit sa Batang Amog. Hindi naman yan nagkaroon. So nagsimula yung sama namin sa sa beach. Unang kita-kita namin sa beach. Kasi yung mountaineering after ng pagod sa bundok, ang hanap dagat talaga. Sila surfer sila tsaka skimboarding. Si Paulo skimboarding yun. Tapos yun, sama-sama na sila sa amin. After bundok, dagat. So, ganun yung routine ng grupo namin.
Si Ikoy, taga lokal na kalite.
Sige.
Unfortunately, today was not the day for a big catch, so Junior had a plan B.
Ito, isang isda. Malaking isda. Anong tawag dyan? Anong tawag dito? Parang mga edit. Tapos ito, octopus.
Oh shit, we're being blocked by carabaos.
Sige. Diretso lang.
Jesus. Harold, you're gonna get...
Really?
No, I'm kidding.
Sita ka lang eh. May kalabaw!
Oh, he's pissed, Harold. Yep. After a rough session, I am fully banged up. We're a bit behind schedule. So we found a campsite not too far from Puraran. We're gonna set up for the night, cook some fish, cook some octopus, and just relax. It's almost the end of our shoot. It's been a good one so far, a very dramatic one. I have no idea what this is gonna look like, but we'll know tomorrow morning. Apparently the view here is fantastic.
I was taken aback by the power of Majestic, and I was pretty exhausted, but I wanted to put together something special for the boys for our last night.
Do I look really badass right now?
You look like a fucking...
Petting my fish.
2%.
Ginger.
The secret ingredients.
Mon wanted the ensalada, right?
Ensalada.
Five grilled tomatoes.
Yes, chef! Fine, chef!
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Kaya dapat mabilis ka.
Instant cinemak with the cucumbers. Okay, that was fun. That was really fun. So what we have here, super simple. We've got our coconut rice, which might be a little undercooked because our generator kept tripping. Then we have our octopus sisig.
Thank you.
And that's served with our beautiful fish here. If the face of the fish is messed up, it's because of our audio man, Mick.
Sorry.
You broke the fish. Mick.
Well, I'm trying to move.
The fish is double dead. So that fish is beautifully cooked. Served with our ensalada with tomatoes and itlog pula. That's seasoned with the kuyog, a cucumber salsa,
as well. And then as a little sausawan here, we have the kuyog with the chilies and the calamansi. And you finish all that off with our charred cabbage. Junior, since you're our fearless leader, you'll have the honors. And that is a pretty plate of food. Here you go, bro.
Salamat, Junior.
Enjoy. It might be a bit hot.
Salamat.
Okay, guys, next. If it works. Your technique works. Huh? His technique actually really worked. The cooking it with nothing but its own juices. It got it tender enough, and then grilled it again. Really good. Okay, let's eat, guys. Good.
So lay your head down. Lay your head down. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. I will love you over and over again. It's been a long day. It's been a long year. It's been a long life. I'm still loving you.
These last 3 episodes were a masterclass in patience and just rolling with the punches and getting it done. The beauty of the Philippines, I always say, is found in these kinds of places where there's still so much to discover, still so much to see. It's uncrowded, the people are friendly and nice, and that's really where you kind of find the true spirit of the Filipino and the soul of the Filipino. And I am so happy, even though it was difficult to manage and we had lots of logistical issues over the last 3 episodes, I'm so happy that we finally made it to Catanduanes. It is just so magical. It's really that you can really feel it as an unpolished kind of gem that is not overtaken yet by tourism, yet has so much potential to eventually develop into a tourism hub because the infrastructure is here. So I hope you guys enjoyed the last 3 episodes. If you haven't caught all of them, make sure to check them out. A huge shout out to Ford for helping us get these done and just being the perfect vehicle to tell these stories and just enjoy ourselves. You know, I shoot a lot in the studio, I shoot a lot at home, we do a lot of documentaries, but even though I'm 37, doing shows like this where I'm kind of traveling around and surfing and just discovering new things, it kind of makes me feel like when we started back in my mid to late 20s, and it's just always really magical. And I mean, look at this place. Gorgeous.